So I had Achilles tendonitis for almost 2 years now, and I had plantar fasciitis for a couple months. Plantar fasciitis wasn't as bad. It was mainly an Achilles issue that I had.
Right. The Achilles issue was on both sides.
Yeah, left and right.
Okay. And what have you tried before coming into hyperarch fascia training?
Just I tried just basic mainstream solutions like stretching, ice, insoles, heel cups. And I
Mm,
did all those for 2 years, and I felt like when I was wearing the insoles and I was stretching daily, over time it got I would say it got it numbed it a lot. But
hmm
like anytime I was barefoot, I was always like it was like I was injured. Like I couldn't move freely, and I felt like I was weakening other parts of my body, even though my Achilles was, I numbed the pain, but it wasn't really I didn't fix the root cause. I didn't fix what was actually causing it.
Got it. Okay. So obviously in the beginning you had a lot of doubts. So like towards what week of the work that you started to see changes in your body?
I would say probably around I would say up to week like 3 or 4, I was still not, I wouldn't say worried, but I was still like, I had doubts.
Hmm
Uh, but then around probably week 7 or 8, I started to feel lots of hamstring in both my legs, and even some, I'd say around like week 9 or 10, I started to feel uh, the glute area.
When you move.
Yes.
Okay. And one thing that changed over time is your elevated tall curls. So what did
Mhm.
you feel in the beginning when you do the elevated tall curls?
In the beginning, I felt a lot of Achilles pain and just feet and calves, no really upstream connections.
Hmm
Um, and then as time went on, uh, around week 3, 4, and 5, I'd say I felt a lot of the right hamstring, but not as much left. And then
mm
now by the end of the program, I felt uh, I'd say like just all like 10 out of 10 hamstrings and a lot of lower like lower glute area.
So it's
No
a big change.
Achilles.
Right. So it's a big change now.
Big change, yes.
Okay. And we also stress tested with the running and jogging and sprinting. And
hmm
what do you feel now in your body?
When I'm running, I don't feel any Achilles. I did sprints yesterday and totally fine when I woke up this morning. No pain during that. Uh, Big change.
Perfect. Well, this is just the beginning because you did
Yes.
wear, insoles before for 2 years where you had the problem, so the connection wouldn't be that great. But as you continue this work, you're going to get better and better.
Great. Thanks, coach.
Okay. And one last question, which I ask everybody, is
Okay.
how would you describe hyperarch fascia training to someone who has not tried before?
Well, um, I would say probably some of the toughest training I've done physically and mentally.
Mm,
The concentration just with your body and especially with your mind is very difficult. You have to be very disciplined and consistent with it. But I would say, it's a good way to put it. I would say hmm, it's just someone that's never done it. I would say that it's almost like you're, you're strengthening your body without weights through the fascia, the connective tissue, and it's mentally and physically very challenging. And I feel like you become a lot stronger when you're doing it and when you're done with it. Um, you feel a lot lighter, stronger, a lot more balance,
mm.
and I'd say it's very intense.